Hey guys, it's very early morning here, Friday, December 12th. Didn't do a whole lot of hunting this week, mostly because Christmas is coming up, but when I was in the area of Goodwill, I swung in there. Didn't have a ton of stuff, but had a pretty amazing pickup out at Goodwill. First up, I've said this before, our Goodwill here actually seals up discs, and even though this is just in a slimline case, the GameCube DVD preview disc, I can't even remember what's on here, but that's just funny to me that Nintendo even released that. It's really dusty, so I'm assuming somebody just found this in their closet and donated it. I don't have it. I'm actually going to watch it because I've never actually seen what's on there. Up next for $1.99, that was 99 cents, that GameCube game. But this was $1.99. Tomb Raider 3, I know this is sort of the beginning of the end for Tomb Raider. This is where it got sort of, they were always over the top on the PS1, but this is where it got to be really silly, and this is the one where she goes to Area 51, and I know there were a lot of fans of the series who thought it was silly. There's no manual. The disc is in good shape, but I have extra cases. I'll have to replace that. I'll see if I can track down a manual. I don't know how well the camera can pick that up. There we go. Somebody paid $19.99 for this at a Blockbuster in, appropriately enough, August of 1999. Then for $5, Mega Man Anniversary Edition. Mega Man 8 Anniversary Edition. Now, I just looked at my collection. I do have Mega Man 8 in the Greatest Hits version, and it doesn't mention anything about the anniversary. I'm only assuming that the difference is that this came out in 1996, I believe. So it makes mention of the Mega Man 10th Anniversary. Man, just think, Mega Man's going to be 30 years old in just a little while. That's going to be crazy. Hopefully Capcom gives us a proper Mega Man then by his 30th birthday. Up next, Big Race USA Pro Pinball. I don't know anything about this, but I do know that they did a couple of in this Pro Pinball series. There was The Web, Time Shock, and Fantastic Journey. It makes mention of them on the inside cover here. I'm trying to think, the board that they show on the back looks familiar, so maybe I played this on an official PlayStation Magazine demo. But, yeah, so I got all those. One cool thing that was at Goodwill this week, for $15, I'm not going to pass it up. It's a DualShock 2, still in the packaging, unopened, and not really that far off. Like, this is still in the packaging with the copyright date on here of 2003. So that's at least 11 years old. However, the biggest pickup I have ever had at a Goodwill in the history of my game collecting and game hunting is right here. Lunar 2, the Eternal Blue complete. All the stuff is in there. Everything is there. And that's what I paid for it. So $4.99. It goes insanely high in complete condition on eBay. I shouldn't say I know for sure it's complete because I don't know how many of the cardboard pieces, but it doesn't feel, the front cover feels like it's been like flipped through maybe once, but the pages are all really stiff, so I don't think that the book that came with it was opened. And like I said, there's the map and the little cardboard standees of the characters. Even the lunar medallion that came with it is here. It even has, I don't know if the camera can pick that up, Working Designs 2000 copyright on the back. This is really cool. This is an extremely valuable game, and for someone to donate it to a Goodwill store is beyond me. I only played a little bit of, I think Lunar 1 was the Silver Saga or something to that effect. I only played a little bit of that. And I primarily picked this up because I doubt I will ever get around to playing it properly, but I know what it's worth and I was excited to see something that amazing in our Goodwill. Mario Party 6 was a big find there. Here's the soundtrack that came with it. And I don't know, maybe if somebody stumbles across my video and sees it here, there's a thing that says, this storage area provided for demo of Lunar 2 Eternal Blue complete. That was included with Vanguard Bandits. I'm assuming that's not part of this package. Otherwise, I'll have to do some research. I don't really, like I said, I don't know enough about the Lunar series other than that I knew when I saw it in Goodwill that it was complete. Discs are in good shape. Everything is there. This is it has a making of included before DVD. So I mean, Lunar 2, pretty amazing to find in a Goodwill in Grand Forks. I could see it happening in a bigger area, maybe even Fargo, or definitely the Minneapolis area, seeing something like that get donated. But in Grand Forks, North Dakota, you don't find stuff like this that often. Like I said, that Mario Party 6 was probably the biggest find up until this point. I got a PS2 this past summer for $1. It had no cables, but then last but not least, a couple of new pickups. Sears. I think Sears is trying to get out of video games altogether because their video game section at our local Sears is very bare bones. There's a handful of big releases like the new Call of Duty. I saw that they had Destiny there and Far Cry. So basically they're doing the flavor of the month type thing. There's a couple of GTA 5s and they had a couple of consoles. So I don't know where they had this, but Super Mario Galaxy was $5.98 at Sears here, so it's brand new. And last but not least, I noticed that our local Best Buy was already out of the was down to one copy of the limited edition, not the Square Enix limited edition, but the the store version limited edition of Kingdom Hearts 2.5 Remix. It has Kingdom Hearts 2, the final mix, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, and Kingdom Hearts RE coded, and it comes with a Disney collectible pin. I don't know. Yeah, you can see it shows up pretty good. It came with a collectible pin. So, like I said, it was a pretty light week in terms of volume, but a pretty amazing week in terms of what I found. So, do a quick recap. The Nintendo Preview DVD, Big Race USA, Mega Man 8 Anniversary Edition, 10th Anniversary Edition, Tomb Raider 3, this is the, what's it called again? The Adventures of Lara Croft, a DualShock 2, brand new in the box, Super Mario Galaxy for the Wii, and Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD Remix. And last but not least, the big find, possibly my biggest find of 2014, Lunar 2 Eternal Blue. I always want to say Blue Saga, not Eternal Blue. Lunar 2 Eternal Blue complete. Everything, I think everything's here. I don't know how many cardboard standees are supposed to come with it, but there again, I'll show you the price. $4.99. It's not going to be mint condition because, like I said, our Goodwill, they put packaging tape on here, and I'm going to very delicately try to remove some of it. Otherwise, it's going to go in the collection. It's an amazing piece to find for $5. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you like what you see, comment, rate, subscribe, thumbs up. Thank you.